find myself getting involved in fights a lot. I've had 3 fights in the last 3 months. I'm losing a lot of people around me, and I know I need help. I have tried to help myself, but it hasn't worked, basically. I want to see things in a different perspective.
First of all, I should answer that because
Tyro.
I'm a witness of suffering from anger problems. It's not funny. Why are you laughing?
Sorry. The way you said it was just funny.
Even Jasmine too.
What? No, but okay, wait. This is a factor which I was going to talk about. If you are young,
that's what I was going to say. How old is this person?
I'm not saying that fighting when you're young is acceptable. It's not acceptable, but we're young, kind of thing, and we fight over little things or whatever. So I was boisterous when I was young. I had a lot of fights. I fought for stupid reasons, basically. But I'm older now. I'm 21. I'm not old, but I'm older. I'm not going to be walking down the street fighting with people. I may have an issue with you, but I just feel like when you turn into an adult, especially, and if you're female as well, I think it's very, very unattractive when females fight. I think you look a certain kind of way. Like you should be able to be in control. Obviously, males shouldn't fight as well, but I think a female fighting is very. I'm not. Listen, I I don't like women fighting. When men fight, I don't really care. I'm just like whatever. When I see women, that's me. Do you know what I mean? That's me. I don't like men fighting as well either. But men, let's even be real. Men don't fight the way women fight on the street.
You told you.
Nah.
I think getting into that gender debate is going to take this in another direction.
Okay, forget about it. But, okay, so back to I think if you're younger, it's not acceptable. But I think when you're younger, it's like you tend to fight a bit more. As you grow older, I feel like you need to mature in your mind, basically, because you can't tell yourself, "Oh, I've tried to stop it, but I can't." You can't be having fights in 3 months, 3 fights in 3 months, and if you're, I know, literally. Specials. And if you're fighting people who are close to you, it's even worse because you need to really regain control, but you need to find out where you lost it in the first place. For me, I just feel like you've lost some control over your life, and you need to find out where you need to go back to the source and find out why you're so angry, because there has to be a reason why. And if you regret it all the time, then you really need to sit down and have some me time, maybe some therapy, some counselling is needed. Don't know, anybody else?
Well, I'd say from my experience, when I was going through that period of life where I was having fights and getting into trouble and just being a reckless youth, I think that what helped me is gauging my focus into something else. I began to gauge my focus into education, and I became very interested in it. So I'd say that all the anger, you need to direct it somewhere else. So you need to turn that passion that you have when you turn angry into something else. So find something that you're interested in. Are you interested in cycling? Are you interested in swimming? Are you interested in cooking? Find something that you're interested in, so then you will occupy yourself with that, so you won't even have time to be arguing with people, because quite frankly you just can't bother. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like you should try to basically find something that you like, and then that will take up some of your time, and then it takes you away from people, so you're just around, not saying you're around yourself, but you're kind of able to meditate and think about things more, rather than just being in social surroundings all the time and getting irate just because you're around. Not saying the people that you're around might make you angry, but you're not being yourself, in terms of just, you need time to yourself, basically. So find something that you're passionate about and just spend time in doing that, and then maybe that will make you a bit more cheerful and happier. So then when you do get into social settings or arguments, maybe you refrain yourself a bit more.
I kind of feel like anger comes from within though,
and I feel like that sort of person or whoever, not that they need a attitude transplant, but fair enough. Like, you can get angry in any situation. I can be at work and my manager pisses me off. But anger is anger. Do you get it? What might anger you, I might just be like, oh, it's not that deep. Do you get it? Everyone has different triggers. Some people, if you just disagree with them in the slightest conversation, they're irate. Do you get it? Someone you can step on their shoe by accident. Do you get it? There's so many different things that triggers people that we can't just, put it into one scenario, one box. It can. Do you get it? Someone can walk down the street not knowing anybody, and the person not even know them, but put them in a place of anger that they would want to just break your head. So that's why I feel like it's something that they themselves need to personally go and work on. Do you get it? And fair enough, it's all well and good, channeling your energy into different activities and whatever, but necessarily, that does not cure the problem. That's just occupying your time to make sure you're not in a situation that creates the problem. You get it? But let's be real, like, you need to get to the root of it. Like, whether it means that you need to grow up, you need to mature.
That's the whole point. If you're spending your time, I'm not saying the person is, but I'm just assuming, if you're spending your time in situations that keep on getting you angry, to understand how to deal with the anger, you need to take yourself out of it. So take yourself to a happy place where you can reflect on the time that you've been angry and then start to deal with it.
You can't heal in the place that you got sick.
That's the point. So you need to come out of that first.
Fair enough.
And then in doing that, try to find it where it's happy.
The anger may not necessarily be to that group of people, to that certain place. It just might be anything. Like, I don't know what chip that person woke up with on their shoulder. Do you get it? I could be on the train and someone barge me, and the next thing you know, I'm gonna break your head. But do you get? No, but let's be real. Angry people are angry people. Like, you don't know they might not even know what triggers themselves. That's why I'm saying that they actually need to take themselves out of like every situation, whatever, and literally just sit down and like spend time with themselves and be like, you know what, like, you know, it's different things. People have different upbringings. People have so many situations that they may have never necessarily like solved or gotten over. Like, that's baggage.
I think you need to speak to the people around you who you're losing, because they may not understand what's going on, kind of thing. Like, I don't like people that just like to lash out and fight. I don't need to be around you, because it's even draining for the people around you.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
Do you know what I mean? So I think in general, I can understand that people have anger problems, but I feel like especially if you do have anger problems, and it sounds like you do, I think you should speak to the people around you, because it's not just you that's suffering, they're suffering too, and I'm sure you know that. But I think you need to get out there and get some help.
Yeah.